There's a footwear frenzy going on in the city right now. A special sneaker made just for New York.
What's up? My name is Jeff Staple. I'm a designer and a storyteller, and this is the Nike SB OG Pigeon Dunk. 20 years ago, I made sneakerheads lose their mind.
This home video shows the scene outside the Reed Space Store on the Lower East Side yesterday when nearly 100 self-proclaimed sneakerheads got into a shoving match as they waited for the doors to open and the chance to buy one of only 20 pairs of pigeons. Limited edition, of course.
I'm walking from the train towards my store, and I see police barricades on both ends of the block. And I'm walking over and I'm like, shit, what's going on here? Of course, on the day I'm trying to sell a sneaker, some nitwit decides to make a bomb threat or do something stupid. What's going on here? NYPD is everywhere. And not just the NYPD cars, but the NYPD vans, like the trucks. So it's like, you know that something major is happening when those trucks show up. I keep walking towards the store, closer and closer. I see hundreds of people now. I still don't connect that they're there for this. All of a sudden, I hear NYPD sheriff on a megaphone. Who's responsible here? Who's in charge of this? He's standing in front of my store now. And I'm just like slowly waving my hand like, me? What's going on here? We're selling a sneaker. What's in the sneaker? I'm like, what's in the sneaker? Like drugs? What do you want me to say? You know, like we're selling a sneaker, that's it. So at this point, we're way delayed. We're like 3 hours delayed on opening, right? And I tell my security guy, let's hand out these raffle tickets and we'll try to create an orderly line, right? There's an amazing image in the New York Post the next day where you see my security guard holding up the raffle tickets and you kind of just see his arm because all these kids just started grappling him to try to get raffle tickets. So the raffle ticket idea did not work at that point. Everyone wanted to be number one. People were getting arrested. And then when the cops finally cleared the area and cleared the block for a moment, the crazy thing is you started seeing people dropping weapons out of their jackets because they didn't want to be arrested with the weapon. We saw baseball bats, we saw knives, we even saw a machete, like a full Crocodile Dundee machete sword. So people came equipped just in case shit went down, you know? And that was the release. It was insane. Now, it was actually embarrassing for me because you have to think about it. From my standpoint, I'm trying to collaborate with Nike to release this shoe in a meaningful way. And the way I saw it on that day, it was like blowing up in my face. I was losing control of the situation. So it wasn't a good look for me. Little did I know that 20 years later it would be this thing that people are still talking about. And then the thing that really cemented it home was the next morning, the front page of the New York Post, sneaker frenzy, hot shoe, sparks ruckus, sneaker riot, Lower East Side rumble over Nikes. This was on the front page. It was the first time that a Nike shoe or a sneaker of any sort was on the front page of a New York City newspaper. Not in the best of lights, but as they say in the industry, there's no such thing as bad press. This was a game-changing moment. I think whether you love the shoe or you hate the shoe, whether you love sneaker culture or not, this day, February 22nd, 2005, is the day that sneaker culture was put on the global map. Everybody from this day forward knew that sneaker culture was no longer a subculture. It was a thing that was about to explode. And now, 20 years later, you can understand why this has become a billion-dollar industry onto itself. Many people say that started on this day. All this talk of collaboration has gotten my creative juices flowing. I feel like I want to like design something if that's cool with you. What do you think about designing a Daily Mail dunk?
Jeff, we only have 3 minutes.
Oh, I can do it in 3 minutes. Let's do it. I need some inspo. So we've got our dunk template here. Give me a I need to see the logos and stuff. Give me something like, oh, nice. All right, so we got Daily Mail here. That's my inspo. Daily Mail is originally from the UK, right? Okay, so first of all, I remember the Daily Mail for their blue color. So we're gonna start with a blue. I think we should do a mostly blue upper, but I do like that there's blue and white. You know, white is the absence of color, but it actually is a color. So I'm gonna leave some bits of white here as well. Okay, so we're gonna make a Daily Mail dunk here. So here is blues. That feels like actually a pretty good color block. I think I'll hit this part as well. Okay, now I notice that on your website, whenever you do an exclusive, you actually have this pop of red, which is really nice, I think. So This will represent red for now, and we'll hit the swoosh in this red to represent the exclusive scoops that you guys always get. That is actually looking pretty good. We'll also do red laces to accentuate that as well. This is gonna be a fun shoe. And then I think we also want some reflectivity. You know, I think because I'm in the studio right now with all of these lights, I'm thinking about lights, camera, action, bright lights, right? So I've got the silver marker here. This is called the foxing. This layer is the area that actually holds down the laces. So this will be 3M reflective, okay? And then what I wanna do from this point now is represent where you came from, and that would be the Union Jack. So let's get a Union Jack on here. This is where the iconic pigeon was placed. I am going to do a terrible job of drawing the Union Jack. I'm gonna do it from memory. I'm gonna say it looks something like, yay? Hold on, I'm fixing it. Right? That's kind of it. Probably some blues in there. It's red. Hey, if I asked you Brits to draw an American flag, I don't think you'd be able to do it either, all right? So calm down. All right, and then the bottom needs something. Maybe we'll do, yeah, let's do yellow bottom. $10 seconds? All right, we're almost done. This feels pretty darn good. Let me just fill in the swoosh before pens have to go down. There you go. The Daily Mail Dunk. Let me sign this. Done.
And the throaty coos of myriad pigeons.